Could I not really want to move? Could the only thing I needed to make me happy be the right woman? Oh my God.
So, Emma says you might be moving soon to Seattle. A job offer?
Promotion, actually.
Great. You know anyone there?
No, just the promotion.
Well then,
Yeah?
I'm glad you're okay, Nick. I've got to go. I'm on shift in half an hour, and there are sick animals who need nursing, so...
Caitlin,
Yes?
I'd still like to... I know you already said no, but I'd still like to take you out sometime. You know, a real date with no relatives.
But you're moving to Seattle?
About that, I've been thinking maybe I shouldn't go, you know? Maybe I should stay. I don't know.
Well, what happens if we go out and we find out we like each other, and then you decide to move?
I don't know.
I really have to go, Nick. The date offer was nice, but I don't know, I'd just be sitting there the whole time hoping I didn't like you. That's just too weird. Okay, take care of yourself.
Yes, sir. That's my baby. No, sir. I don't mean maybe. Yes, sir. That's my baby now.
Excuse me?
If that worked, it's golden.
Wow. All right, Nick. If you decide not to move to Seattle, then all right, a date with no relatives, you're on. But if you decide to go, then go. Start over. Sometimes you just need to be a little selfish. You know, when I didn't immediately agree to go out with you just now, that may just be the most mature thing I've ever done.
Here we are. Nuns and I have been together 60 years. Close your eyes and imagine that. 60 years. That's what Nicky doesn't understand. That by planning out his life so much, by staying away from marriage, he missed that. He'll never know what that's like. How love can deepen to places you never imagined. 60 years.
Let me get you a pillow.
No, I'm fine.
Now, let me get you another one.
Stop. I'm fine.
Hello.
Oh, thank God.
You're late. We're starving.
Oh, Nicholas, why are you so late?
God forbid we thought you had an attack on the bus.
Aren't you glad I was here to entertain the crowd for you, Nicky?
I had a special session with my head doctor this morning. We had a lot to talk about.
Did you talk about your panic attack?
Yeah,
And what did he say?
to calm down.
And for this, you paid him money.
Enough. Dinner's waiting. Everything came beautiful.
Look, I have something important I have to tell you guys.
Talk and eat. You're late. Mangiamo.
It's about Seattle.
Go ahead, Nicky.
Okay, let me just say that those last few days that I had spent here with you, that was a really special time for me, you know? I felt we connected a little more than we ever had before, like we really got a chance to talk.
It was wonderful having you here, Louis.
And I'm not getting any younger, and you're not getting any younger, and I'd like us to spend more time together like that.
You're staying.
I'd like us to spend more time together like that in the next few weeks. I'm taking the job.
Nicky.
I leave in a month. Look, it's not that bad a flight. You guys can come visit all you like. But the promotion, it's just too good. I've worked so hard for it. I mean, this could really lead to something, and I wish you all could understand.
No. No, I don't
Gramps, you know the last thing I would do is do anything to intentionally hurt Nan or you, but...
What do you want me to say, Nicky? Huh? Please stay. Don't leave us. Maybe. Oh, go. Go, you have our blessing. I can't say that, Nicky. I just can't. Because no matter what I say, no matter what anyone says, you're going to leave us. Everybody goes. I wish I were more like my father. Stand on the shore, wave goodbye, and watch you sail away, and know that it's all for the best. I worked my whole life so that my family, I'm not so good with words, Nicky. I just don't want you to leave. Nuns, look, Nicky, your grandmother's made for us a beautiful meal. Mangiamo.
Nicky, your grandfather has something to tell you.
Emma.
No. He has to tell you, Nicky.
What is it? Gramps, is something wrong?
Nicky, what I have to say, what I have to tell you. But remember the other day when I was telling you I was remembering your Uncle Nicky?
Yeah?
Well, I was thinking about him, but I was thinking about the day he said goodbye. You know, he would be in his 50s now, but I can only see him as young. I still think I should see him as older, having lived the life he should have lived. I can just see him as this young, perfect man in his uniform, waving goodbye. And I knew how dangerous career was, Nicky. I knew. And still, I just stood there and I waved goodbye. But inside, I was hoping, wishing so hard that I could think of something to say or do, anything at all that would make him stay. Well, there was nothing, Nicky. Nothing. And now you're leaving, Nicky. And Nicky, let me ask you a question. And tell me the truth, Nicky. Tell me the truth.
I will.
Okay. The other day, when you had your attack and you were yelling, you said something about finding about who you are, what your life was about.
Oh, Gramps, I was upset then. I didn't mean what I was saying.
The one thing I know is when people get upset, that's when they mean the things they say. What did you mean by that?
I don't know. I guess it's... My whole life I've spent here with you guys. And it's been wonderful. I mean, it's all been wonderful, and I am grateful. But I just don't need it anymore. I'm sorry if that sounds selfish, but I just don't. There's a real opportunity for me in Seattle, a chance for me to make my life something of my own doing.
So Seattle then, this is not just about a job. This is something you feel you have to do to make your life, to be happy.
Yes. I'm sorry, but yes.
And you know this as much as you know anything.
Absolutely.
Seattle then. Okay.
Gramps, what you had to tell me.
No, nothing.
But you said...
What I had to tell you, Nicky, was, what I had to say is I will always be with you, so you be good. No, honey. He has to go.
No, but
I understand all that, sweetheart, but he has to go.
Nicky,
Nan? Nan,
dinner came beautiful. Mangiamo.
is there something wrong?
I thought you had a chance with Caitlin. I really did.
With all the complications that arise changing jobs in cities, I had very little time to spend with my grandparents those last few weeks. I wish I knew what the formula was. What do you owe those who care about you? How can you repay somebody for their devotion? Can it ever be enough?
You see, Nicky, your grandfather put on the air conditioner in your arm.
I thought I could breathe.
Everything came beautiful, didn't it,
It's
Nicholas?
stunning, Nan, stunning.
We made all your favorites. Gnocchi, veal parmesan, tiramisu, biscotti. You're not going to get a meal like that in Seattle, Nicky.
I know that, Nan. Nan, I'm sorry.
For what?
I don't know, for leaving and for...
No, Nicky, honey, you're not sorry.
I am.
No. Maybe you feel bad for us because you love us, but you're not sorry. And I think that's a good thing. You have a wonderful life ahead of you in Seattle, Nicky. Why waste time feeling sorry? If I was sorry for every sad thing that happened in my life, I wouldn't be able to get out of bed in the morning. No. And you know something? I know one thing for sure. You can't keep the people you love the most around forever. You can pray and you can scream and you can cry, but you can't keep them forever. You know, it's funny. I never thought you looked much like your Uncle Nicky. You were named for him, but I never saw him in you. But I look at you today, you look exactly like him. So, just be happy, okay? There's nothing to be sorry about.
Nicholas, did your grandfather tell you?
No, what?
He's selling the car.
No, he didn't mention.
He tried to drive to his mandolin lesson the other night. He dented the back fender, guess how? Pulling out of the garage. He didn't even make it to the street. Oh, thank God nobody was killed.
Oh, and Nicky, before I forget, I got you another mask card.
I wouldn't have left town without one, Nan. So, Gramps, Nan tells me you're selling the car.
I was, getting bored with the driving.
Well, it's good. I would have been worried about you.
Don't you ever worry about me.
I bought this, I made it this for the plane trip.
Nan, I can't take a lasagna on the plane.
Oh, why not?
I don't know. It just seems like the type of thing you can't do.
Well, I'll just mail it then.
You're gonna put a lasagna in the mail.
What? I just mailed your sister 12 pounds of fettuccine Alfredo.
Well, my taxi should be here any minute now.